Now, if you're watching this, chances are you're dealing with a little one who is having a very tough time learning their alphabet. Maybe they're mixing up letters, they're calling BD, they're calling OC, they're calling PQ, or maybe they're just simply not catching on the way you'd hope. And guess what? You are not alone. In fact, many preschoolers struggle when it comes to learning their letters, but here's the good news. There is a solution, and it's much simpler than you think.
B. P.
You, baby, you. What about this one?
C.
Does this sound familiar? Maybe you've tried everything. Flashcards, catchy songs, tracing worksheets, but you still have a child that's confusing B's and D's or just simply can't seem to match letter names with letter sounds. I get it. You might even be wondering, why is this so hard? Join me as I break it down and even give you solutions on how to fix the problem. Problem number 1, letter confusion. All right, I need you to say the letter and the sound, okay?
Okay.
What letter is this?
B.
No, this is the letter B. So let's try this again. What letter is this?
D.
All right, good job. What sound?
B.
That's the sound for B. I said the sound for D. There you go. Oh my goodness, why do you keep getting these letters messed up? What is this letter?
D.
Baby girl, this was the letter D, and this is the letter B. Say the letter B.
B.
Now what sound does B make? Whew. Yes, B. Letters like B, D, P, and Q can often be super tricky for young children to learn because visually these letters are very similar. Children's brains are actually still developing at this age, and the ability to distinguish between shapes, especially when you have shapes that actually mirror one another, can be quite difficult for children. But here's the quick solution now. Focus on fewer letters at a time. Instead of presenting both B and D together, try working on one letter for a few days until it sticks. Use playful activities like tracing letters in the sand or using your finger to write the letter in the air. These multisensory methods recommended by early childhood experts help strengthen neural paths that improve letter recognition. Then we have problem number 2, and that is the lack of engagement. All right, what letter?
T.
Okay. What sound? All right. What letter?
S.
What sound? Good job.
Are we done?
Are we done? Well, just do this next letter. What letter?
Z.
What sound?
Can we really go, please?
If the activities are too repetitive, if they're boring, kids tend to lose interest very, very quickly. Nobody wants to sit around and do something that is boring. And once they have checked out, it's an uphill battle from there to get them back on track, to get them back focused. And so you want to make sure that you avoid this mistake altogether. So to fix this mistake, make learning fun. Woo! Make learning fun. Give that baby something fun to do. Repeating activities like using flashcards or worksheets can become really boring really fast. And let's be clear, once a child gets bored, the game is over. Studies show that children learn best when they are fully engaged and excited about the material. Children actually retain information more effectively when learning is active and play-based. Simple fix. How do you do this? Make learning into a game. Hello? Follow everything Aja and make learning fun. Try turning letter recognition into a treasure hunt where children get to find letters hidden around the house or even the classroom, or make up a song for each and every letter sound. These kind of strategies create a sense of fun and exploration with children and will keep children interested and motivated. Hello. Let's talk about problem number 3. Number 3. different learning styles. I got a little carried away there. Every child is unique and they all learn differently. Some children need to be able to see the letters. Other children need to be able to hear the sounds. And other children, they need to be able to move some stuff. They need to be able to physically get up and interact. And so your lessons must then have all of these different learning styles incorporated within the lesson. A one-size-fits-all approach just simply doesn't work for anybody, especially in modern times. Not every child learns the same. Some kids learn by seeing and they're what we call visual learners. Other kids learn by hearing and they're what we call auditory learners. And then there's children that learn by feeling and doing. And these are called kinesthetic learners, meaning that they need to be able to move, they need to be able to touch, they need to be able to grasp the concept. The theory of multiple intelligence actually shows us that tailoring education to a child's learning style can actually lead to a better outcome. So here's what you can do. Combine all of the different learning methods. For visual learners, use things like puzzles, color flashcards, incorporate visual posters in your instructions. For auditory learners, you want to try things like phonic songs and begin to sing the letter sounds. And for those that love to move, try activities that actually make them form the letters with their bodies, make them use Play-Doh to form their letters, and just think of ways that they can actually move to form their letters. That means you need a lot of activities and a lot of games. This multisensory approach is supported by Montessori methods, which actually emphasizes learning through hands-on experiences. All right, let's get to problem number 4. Information overload. Sometimes we just throw too much at our children all at once. Introducing too many letters or too many sounds all at the same time can actually overwhelm them, thus confusing them. Young children benefit from a more gradual introduction of information, giving them time to actually process and internalize it. Now, to solve this problem, try slowing it down. Focus on just a few letters at a time. You don't have to cover the entire alphabet in a week. This is why I recommend doing the letter of the week approach, which allows for a minimum of 26 weeks to learn the entire alphabet. You're able to break it down into smaller, manageable chunks. This way, your children can actually build on the confidence they need learning one letter before actually moving on to the next one. Now, all of these challenges, confusion, boredom, different learning styles, and even overwhelm, can make learning letters feel like a big puzzle for children. But here's the great news. It doesn't have to be this way. What your preschooler really needs is a system that connects all of these dots for them, and that is where, my friend, Reading by Design comes in. This curriculum isn't just about teaching letters. It's about giving children the tools to succeed in a way that works best for them. Now, this curriculum is designed to address all of the challenges we've discussed in this video. It uses activities that engage children. It caters to the different learning styles. It prevents overwhelm by introducing one letter at a time in a gradual, comfortable pace. Whether a child learns best by hands-on activities, by playful games, or just by simply listening to stories or songs, Reading by Design has something for each child. Reading by Design just isn't another set of worksheets or flashcards. It's a comprehensive step-by-step curriculum that helps a child master letters, sounds, and eventually reading, all without any frustration. Success ingredients for learning letters: engaging, repetitive, fun, and multi-sensory. Reading by Design certainly checks off all of these boxes. Even if you don't have any experience at all, you can use this curriculum as children begin to interact with letters in a way that helps those tricky letters finally stick. If you're not quite sold yet on the curriculum, if you've been like eyeing it out for some time, then make sure you grab the free sample lesson. Down below in the description, you can actually just get a really small taste of what you're missing. Until then, make sure you check out this video next so that you can confidently teach the alphabet to your little one.